I got to where I am because of the hustle. I've been through it all, kept on pushing, There's this thing that whenever you're doing something great, people most of the time, they see your destination. Even though you are still heading there, but they see your destination. So people, they don't shake an empty tin. You need to remember this. People, they don't shake an empty tin. But whenever there is something inside that tin, they will shake it because they know your destination. You understand? I'd like to talk to this generation of ours, young generation as well. Guys, I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this to every struggling African child out there. I'm not doing this for myself. I've been through poverty, rejection, abuse. It ain't so easy. It ain't so easy. Growing up being isolated, like you are nobody. People, they think the only struggle that we encountered as blacks was only apartheid. No, there's so many kind of jails. The one we know that should be there behind bars, like even now I'm in jail. But yes, you see me, I'm free. I've been doing this since 2007, pushing, trying to make it so hard, because in 2007 I knew what I wanted to do. And I tried by all means, to stay true to what I do, to my hustle. And I kept on pushing, even though it was so hard without support. It's been 12 years. I'm a legend, but the world doesn't know me. They don't know me. But I am a legend. And one thing I can tell you for sure, most people, they do know me. Sometimes maybe it's this thing, when you try to pull another oak, you are trying to help another dude, then you think, he or she might surpass me, he or she might not be thankful at the end. You understand? That's normal. So I do understand why most people didn't help me in most cases. So I had to push hard to get where I am today. And now I understand. Because most of us, we forget. We become ungrateful, to those who helped us. You'll only hear a person say, wow, God is great, but they don't mention those who helped them when they needed them the most. You understand? So I'm gonna say I'm a changed person, or I'm a different person. I've been like this for the rest of my life. I don't make empty promises. I don't forget those who helped me. That's just how I am. No, I'm not pretending to be humble in front of the screen or whatever. But let me tell you one thing. I am true to my hustle. I am true to myself. I don't pretend to be somebody I am. I am not. I don't pretend. What you see is what you get. If you press my buttons, I might retaliate. That's life. It depends on the kind of game you're playing. We only live once. I know that. But can I send this message to the gangs and stuff? Guys, I know you work as a team. You've got one goal to achieve. But can it be a positive goal? Let's do something positive for change. Let's know what we are fighting for. If it's the system, then let it be. If it happens that I'll become a rebel, it's fine. If need be, I'll do that. I always tell people that I'm ready to die for what I believe in. I don't know what you believe in, but for what I believe in, I'm ready to die for. I've done a lot of things in my life. I kept on assisting people, even if sometimes they felt that they didn't need my help. But some of them, one day, I believe when I close my eyes, they'll remember and say, wow, this guy, he really wanted us to do great. He really wanted us to be great. But all along, we saw him as an enemy. I'm not the enemy, guys. I don't have $1 million, but I'm using the little I have to help a brother out. We need to be great. The world is big enough for us, for all of us to fly if we want to fly. There's no need to be jealous. You know, let us be like Somalians. Let us be like Ethiopians. Let's pull each other, man. Let's help each other. You know, because at the end of the day, this life, nigga, we ain't gonna live forever. You ain't gonna live forever. This life, this is the time. This is the time to live, because we don't know about the next life, and you can never take your money to heaven. You can never, even if you try by all means, you can never take your money to heaven. You know? So guys, let's show others love. I know you're jealous. It's fine, you can be jealous of my success, but in a positive way. If I'm doing something positive, you know, don't be an obstacle. Don't try by all means and stand in my way, but instead try to learn from what I have done. And my success, where it comes from, is no secret. I put God first. In everything I do, I put God first. So in whatever you do, just make sure you put God first. You know, and you're gonna be great. You know, Paco said a nigga is a person that never ignored and getting goals accomplished. A nigga, that's what you should be. You know, you gotta live your life in a positive way. Know what you are fighting for. You know, Mendoza inspired me as well. It ain't just Pac that inspired me. Mendoza also inspired me. You know, how he came from the gutter and made it to the top, you know, through tough times, being to jail, drugs and stuff, but he managed to get his life together, you know. During that particular time when he was in a confined space, he knew that I gotta go back and look, what do I have, what God has gave me, you know, because that will assist me in order to become the person I wanna be. Because God didn't create me to be a loser, you know. And he never lost hope. And he encouraged a lot of young people, you know. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. I know maybe you feel like where you are clueless. You feel like nothing is going your way, but let me tell you one thing. You're gonna be great. You just gotta keep on pushing, you know, no matter how hard it gets. You need to keep pushing. You know, I salute you. I salute you. For whatever hustling that you are doing, I salute you. And I believe that one day you're gonna be who you are. You just need to have this vision. If you are living without a vision, then you are dead to me. You are dead. You're a dead man who is walking because you don't have a vision. You are just clueless. You waste your time, your breath, your days. Guys, each day comes with a challenge. You know, you need to overcome a challenge of the day, because tomorrow there's also another challenge. So you can never relax. You can never relax. Otherwise, you feel like you are having this heavy rock and which is pulling you down. You're trying by all means, and that rock is pulling you down. It's pushing you down, actually. It's pushing you down. Yo, you're trying by all means to get up, but you are lifting a heavy rock. It is pushing you down, like you're digging a grave for yourself because you ain't doing nothing. You know, you better start dreaming. You gotta have goals. Because at the end of the day, we all need to be successful in order to stop killing each other, in order to stop being jealous of one another. We need to start pushing. Let's encourage each other. You know, let's be more Somalians, those who come into South Africa, even the Ethiopians. They help a brother out. What about us? Why are we jealous of one another? You know, we need to be successful, guys. Our mentality needs to change. Stop thinking about only yourself. Think also about the upcoming generation. What are they going to inherit if we behave like animals? They're going to inherit garbage. You know? Guys, let's think. Use your mind. You are gifted because, let me tell you, you've got hands, you've got a brain. You know, and even poverty. Poverty is something that it's in your mind. It's how you think. This is where you need to win the fight. All the battles, your mindset. Don't be provoked. You know, even when they try to put petrol on right inside the fire. No, don't be provoked. Don't be provoked, because what they want to do, they want you to be nobody. They want you to act like a fool. You know, you need to be wise. You need to be wise. So find alternatives, ways to solve the problem. You know, you cannot carry on making more problems, thinking you trying to solve a problem and making more problems, you think you're going to solve the problem. No. So think. In whatever you do, just think. You're going to be what you want to be. You know, you need to just keep on pushing. Use what you have. Use what you have. It's either it's a one room. You can turn your bed upside down. You can make a theater right there. You can make a library right there. Use what you have. You know, even if it's a garage, you can use it. You know, even if it's just an open space with no shelter and stuff, but you can do it right there. The word can see you from wherever you are. You can use that space. You know, because what I know, where there is an audience and where there is a stage, that can be a theater. It doesn't mean a theater, it's in the theater. You know, anywhere it can be a theater as long as there is an audience and the stage and the artists there who are doing whatever that needs to be done. You understand? Improvise. You gotta be creative. You're a creator. You're God. If you're an artist, you're just a creator. So be creative in your own space. And I don't like being in a comfort zone. I don't like comfort zones because I get too comfortable, and I want to grow. You know, when you are too comfortable in a situation, you'll never grow. You need to be uncomfortable, you know, in order to be undefeatable. You know, in order to be invincible. You know, so whatever that is going on in your life is not a mistake. Tables are going to turn. You just need to think outside the box. You know, you gotta be broad. Believe in what you do. If you don't believe in yourself, no one will. You gotta have some self-confidence wherever you go, whenever you walk. Believe in yourself. Believe you can do this. Believe you are destined to do this. And nobody said it's going to be easy. You just assumed it. So that's why you made a mistake. Just think outside the box. How are you going to get out of this situation? You know, I've been trying to be there on television. I've been trying to get radio interviews up until I realized that even right where I'm sitting, I can be interviewed. You know, and I believe I gotta have a foundation, because sometimes fame, it's a 15 minutes thing. You know, in order to be successful in life, when you come to corporate ladder, it's very important to have a foundation. So whenever you fall back to a foundation. You know, there is NTP Foundation, because not the Poet Foundation. I'm making all the changes I want to see. I'm trying by all means. You know, right now there's no help. I really need help. I'm trying, guys. I really need help. Sometimes it's even hard to buy a trouser. You know, but almost 100 kids, over 100 kids are eating, approximately 100. They are eating just from my pocket. So before you make a difference, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be rich. You know, from the little that you have, because it is from your heart, you can give it, even if it's talent or skill or whatever that you have, you can give. So most people, they enjoy taking than giving, but blessed is the hand that giveth than the one that taketh. So you need to be a person who knows what is really expected from him or her, you know. So in order to know what you need to do, because right now I see most of us, they are lost. They're just going, but they don't know where they're going.